All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are on 2-1 writing equations, and this is part 2, okay? So we're going to wrap up this problem here. Um, we had the bell ring, and so this is problem example 2. And the last part that we have to do is just verify how do we check this. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this really quick, and we're just going to check it. How do I know for sure that the answer is 8 hours? Well, let's see. If I want to make sure, I can just plug it in, right? Because I should be able to say 8 hours times 1,250,000, okay? And see what that gives you, right? So I'm going to pull up my calculator, and let's see if I've got one that will load up pretty quick. Mm. So here's my basic 4-function calculator. I'm going to put that in 8 times 1,000, I'm sorry, 1,250,000. And ladies and gentlemen, we get 10 million. Okay. So it did pan out and it works. If you have any questions as we're going along, please go ahead and feel free to put a question mark or make a little note in your notes. And the next time we meet in class, I want you to bring it to my attention. Ms. Dominguez, I want you to know example 2, I didn't understand this part of it, okay? So let's go ahead and let's move on. Okay, we're going to do example 3. Now, after this video, I'm going to go back and I'm going to give you a chance to do the practice, okay? So right now, this is just all your notes. Example 3, we want to go ahead and translate the sentence into a formula, okay? And the perimeter of a square equals 4 times the length of a side. Okay, let me do this really quick. Okay, I am a picture person. Anytime they mention shapes, anything, I have to do the shape. So ladies and gentlemen, there's our square, right? We have 4 times the length of a side, and the perimeter is of a square equals that, okay? So what variable would you like to use for a perimeter? If you said P, I agree, because we're very original. So here we go, P of a square equals, that's just equals, right? Then we have 4 times, so that's going to be 4 times, and we can do this, and the length of a side. Well, I'm going to use L to represent length. So when I put it all together, that's P equals 4L. Okay. And if you think about it, we have an L, 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 and L because perimeter is also the same as doing what? Adding up all the sides. And if I add them up, I've got that ninja 1 in front, right? Ninja 1, ninja 1, ninja 1, ninja 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4L, right? So that makes sense that it would be 4 times L or 4L. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Okay, this is example 4A. I want you to translate the equation into a sentence. All right. So let's say that we have, let's use less than because I really want to get that in your brain, right? What is special about less than? You must flip it, okay? So what's going to go in front? The 12 or the 2x? 2x. And I could actually say, instead of 2x, I might say what? Maybe the product of, because what's going on between the 2 and the x? It's multiplication, right? So the product of 2 and x is, no, just the product of 2 and x less than 12. Okay. And maybe a few of you might even say, Mr. Mingus, you should have gone ahead and spelled out 2. You're right. I should have spelled out 2. Okay. So that's a little bit better. Okay. So the product of 2 and x less than 12. All right, we got this last part. How should we say that? You could actually say equals, yeah. Or you could say is negative 5. Okay. That'd be my example of that. Now, anytime you're dealing with subtraction, is it always necessary to flip? No. You could say something like this. You could have 12. Oh, so this is another example. 12. 12 minus 2 times, okay, 2 times x equals negative 5. Okay. Questions? Okay. Example 4b. Now, the nice thing about the video is that you can always pause it, right? If you want to go back and listen to it again, you can. Okay. On this one, a 4b, translate the equation to a sentence. Okay. So, let's do the sum of, because the sum implies what? Positive, right? And we're going to add up 2 things. The sum of, and the 2 things are a squared and 3 times b, right? Or we could say 3 multiplied by b. Oh, we're not done. We still got that part. We could say equals, okay, equals, you could use the quotient or divided by. So equals the quotient, because quotient means divide, and that's what this little line means, right? The quotient of C and 6. Example 5. Write a problem based on the given information. So here we are. We have F, the cost of fries. F plus $1.50 equals, let's see, the cost of a burger. Okay. And then we have this equation here, 4 times the sum of F plus 1.50 minus F equals 8.25. Okay. Write a problem based on the given information. On this one, I'm going to save this for class. Okay. So I want to save this for class because I want to do this as a warm-up. So right now I want you to take some time and I want you to do your best attempt on writing a problem based on these things, okay? So normally you determine these things. I want you to go ahead and write a little paragraph telling me about a problem that would include these equations, okay? All right. I'm going to put a part 3, which is just the practice, and I look forward to seeing you the next time I see you.